I'm going to get everyone out there to choose a colour, right? Now, start here. This is actually a citrine. It's a goldy yellowy colour, and the second I picked it up, I got friggin' heartburn. Do you know what I mean? So, yep, that's gold. So whoever wants to choose that, choose that. Next thing we have silver, which is actually a hematite. I'm not going to tell you the meanings of them because that's cheating. Next one is blue, which is sodalite. Next one is black, which is you can get many black ones out there, but I actually buy black onyx. I'm attracted to that one. Next one is a carnelian, which is an orangey colour. We have pink, which is a rose quartz. And last of all, I've got purple, which is an amethyst. So choose your colours and I will randomly choose someone to tune into. All right. First of all, everyone out there, though, I should be doing this before every live. No legs crossed. Take a deep breath, hold it for 3 and let it out. When you cross your legs, you cross your energies, right? Also, too, I'm going to say that because we're doing the colour thing, you know, and I might pick one person, it could actually relate to somebody else as well. Rightio. Right, Cody, blue. Right, Cody. Right, this one represents the throat chakra. Okay. When most people pick this in a face-to-face reading, straight away I'll pick up they're in a situation where they're struggling to use their voice. Cody, you might be finding you're actually having physical throat problems, like you got to clear it all the time. Sometimes it can get that bad where your throat feels like it's closing over and you feel like you want to gag, or you put things in your mouth and you can't swallow, if that makes sense. Right, Cody. And I've also given this one a literal meaning of travel as well. When I tune into you, Cody, I actually get the image of you being stuck at a crossroad. Do I go left? Do I go right? I actually feel you're being pulled in 2 different directions. You're not using your voice, they're telling me to tell you. I do feel this is to do with a relationship. And in that relationship, you need to put your foot down, I'm being told. But having said that, I feel there's fear around it as well. It's like you often put yourself in the predicament, oh my God, I wish I could fucking say this. Do you know what I mean? And it's like the words get here, but they can't get out. I'm going to suggest, Cody, that you go and get yourself a sodalite. If you can get a bracelet, better, still wear it on your left wrist, or if you get a tumble stone, put it in the left side of your bra. The closer to your throat, or even get a pendant, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's time to stop gritting your teeth, I'm being told. I hope all that made sense, Cody. Right, put that one back. Kate picked pink. Right, Cody says that is so true. Right, good. Okay, awesome. Right, who was I? Who picked pink? Sorry. Fuck. I have to touch the screen, just bear with me. Who was it that picked pink? Kate. Alright, Kate. Okay. Kate, this one represents, it's a rose quartz, represents the heart chakra. I've given it a literal meaning of relationships. Kate, straight away I pick up that you're in and out of one. I feel you're either in a relationship and the energies are going out, or you're out of the relationship and the energies keep coming back in. You're also in a push-pull situation, I'm being told. Was there a separation around you either 3 weeks or 3 months ago? If you can answer that, please. And I'm going to have to touch the phone again. Okay, yep. Which was it? Kate, was there a separation either 3 weeks or 3 months ago? I keep saying 3. No? Okay. Right, Kate says she's widowed but looking for someone. You didn't meet someone 3 months ago? Or 3 weeks ago? Right. Kate, this could be representing you because you need to do the healing around the heart chakra, if you know what I mean. Obviously, suffering a loss. I actually feel a bit of fear around you, Kate, through meeting someone else. Because with your previous partner, I feel that, you know, you had all that, you know, you knew each other. It was familiar, that type of thing. The thought of meeting someone else, like a total stranger, actually scares the living shit out of you, I'm being told. I'm actually being shown a computer screen. I actually feel you're going to meet someone over the internet. Oh, right. That could be the 3 weeks, 3 months, actually. You've got to start putting yourself out there, I'm being told. Unfortunately, you're not just going to hear a knock at the door or go and open it and he's standing there with his white horse, if you know what I mean. You've got to put yourself out there. They keep showing me a computer screen, so either you're going to meet someone over the internet, or if you've been thinking about joining a dating site, it's really going to benefit you. I just heard tall, dark and handsome. He's actually going to be a bit younger than you as well. So I hope that made sense, Kate. Again, that is up to you. Rightio. Right. Vicky has picked Carnelian, which is the orange one. Also, too, as I said, you know, if I'm reading someone else and you happen to be out there and you've picked the same colour, it may resonate with you as well. Or if I am reading someone and it doesn't resonate with them, it may resonate with somebody else. So just put up your hand, if you know what I mean. I always say that at live shows, I can be tuning into one person, and because it's all energy, it could go there, it could go there, it could go there, and it will come back here, which often does happen. Right, now I've lost my train of thought. Who was it that picked orange? Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Is that you, Anthony? Right, Anthony, okay. This one, a carnelian represents a reproductive area. Like, so normally it's a woman's stone, but when men pick it, they could be having bladder problems, prostate problems, something like that, or kidney problems, if that makes sense. But with this one, I've given it the overall meaning of health. So I'll tune into your health, Anthony. Right, when I tune in to you, Anthony, I feel you've been very, 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 very drained. It's like every day's an effort. You've got to push yourself. You've really got to push yourself to get out of bed. I'm being honest, Anthony, they're going like that. I feel you've got a bit going on up here. So there could be a little bit of depression or something around you. I just feel you being very, very... you're so drained. I can feel that. You feel like you weigh about 200 stone, if that makes sense. I'm not saying physically you do, but that's how you feel, like a dead weight. Does that make sense? It's time for you to give yourself a kick up the arse and get yourself back out there, I'm being told. I also feel like you've closed yourself away as well. You've shut down all these doors, I'm being told. It's time to open these doors. I just heard keys in and clinking. Open the doors and put yourself back out there. Your health is slowly picking up, though. Have you been thinking about doing a more natural approach or going to see a naturopath or something like that? I just feel like you need to get... It's like you need to consume something to give you that extra burst of energy, basically. Hope that made sense. Anthony, I'm just touching the... Let's pick black. Right, Onyx. Just waiting for the chorus. Alrighty. Alright. Base chakra. So Fiona, you might be finding you've been having a little bit of discomfort around that area, base, lower back, if that makes sense. It's also where we store current emotions as well. I feel with you, you have trouble letting your emotions out. You let them build up. That's what I'm being told. And when you do that, it's like the volcano. Do you know what I mean? And when the volcano erupts, it's like everybody look out. I've also given this one the literal meaning of work, career as well. Fiona, have you been feeling a bit nauseous? I actually feel a little bit nauseous tuning into you. When I tune into career, I feel your job is fine, I'm being told. You are not giving it 110% though, and I'm being honest. You're giving it 100, but you could be giving it 110. I feel you're holding yourself back, and the reason you're holding yourself back is through fear of judgment. You've got to stop that, I'm being told. You're brilliant at what you do. You've got your foot in the door, that's the main thing. Your career has the potential to really, really take off. Again, you are brilliant at what you do. Just be careful though, because I do feel that it can drain you. So, you know, and this is to everyone else out there as well, do your protection methods, you know, your dragon's blood, which is this shit here, which stinks like shit. Do that, get yourself some of that, gets rid of unwanted energies, all that. Also, white light yourself. Everyone out there can do that as well. All you do is close your eyes, imagine yourself in a white protective bubble. Again, that's to anyone out there sensitive, or if you're working in the medical or helping industry in some way. Right, Fiona's not nauseous. Someone is. I feel it. Okay, did anyone else out there pick black? That is actually feeling a little bit off. Wait for someone to answer that, because someone out there must have picked black and they're feeling a little bit yucky in the tummy. Alright, I'll wait for that, but Jessica, purple, please. Donna, any guidance for me on my own spirit? Yeah, that word. Right, okay. Is that you, Becca? Right, I'm going to take the black one back out of the bowl so I know it's you. And I might forget about you, so just remind me. Alrighty. Jessica, right. Purple, third eye chakra. Jessica, when I tune into your energies, I feel you've been very drained as well. It's like I'm seeing a candle that's actually been lit at both ends, and it's slowly starting to go like that, if you know what I mean. When it gets in the middle, look out, because I do feel you're going to fall into a heap. I feel I'm being honest, you're about 80% there. You've got to start preserving your energies, I'm being told. Do you work around people, like a lot of different energies coming and going, in, out? Because I feel you're a bit of a magnet as well, and you're starting to pick up a lot. And you might be finding at work that, you know, 1 second you're feeling fine, the next you're feeling drained, the next you're feeling sick, the next you've got a headache, if that makes sense. It's all these energies coming in and out. Where your spiritual path is concerned, I'm being told you're being a bit impatient. You know you've got the ability, but you want it to happen yesterday. It's something that you've got to develop. Do you know what I mean? You've got to let it happen at the right space. Having said that, where abilities are concerned, you can your third eye can be bang like that 1 second, and you know you got all this shit going through your head and whatever, all these feelings and shit, and then it can be closed off. When I tune into your third eye, I see the elevator doors going like that. Normally when I see that psychically, it's like there's a broomstick in it that's stopping it. Do you know what I mean? So it can't open, it can't close. You need to close your eyes and visualize your third eye and remove this stick so your third eye can close and therefore it can open as well. I get the image of you sitting down and reading books. You're reading shitloads about, spiritual stuff. It's like you're a sponge, you're soaking it all in, basically. You really, really want to learn. All right, if you are in the Geelong region, which I'm pretty sure you are, remind me about classes. I'm starting another one up, hopefully within the next month. I had a few clients today that are actually interested, so there you go. But I hope that made sense. Alrighty. Just scrolling because I've probably missed a shitload. Right. Just scrolling down, there's been a few people that are feeling a bit nauseous. It's really weird, right? Like, when you feel sick, you feel sick. Like if you've, I don't know, eaten something that you shouldn't have or something like that. When it's an energy thing or a spiritual thing, it comes on instantly. And I always say, like, when I get it quite often actually. It's like it sits in my throat. It's like I don't necessarily feel like I'm going to throw up. I don't feel that sickness. It's weird. I feel sick in the throat. Like I feel like I could just bend over and go there. Do you know what I mean? That's when it's an energy thing, and it comes on very instantly. With it, you might get the hot flushes. Do you know what I mean? The sweats, the palpitations. Oh my God, I'm going to be sick. Where'd that come from? I've got to get out. And 99.9% of the time it will happen at, the most inconvenient places, like when you're in a public place, if you know what I mean. The reason that is happening is because you are around a lot of energies, and that's what's happening. Energies will make you feel sick. They'll make you feel nauseous. So there you go. Scrolling. Hang on. Dan, 3 times you've asked for a red. There is no red. The closest to red is orange, or I'm going to say black, because a red is a base chakra colour. And actually the one I've just picked, it's got a bit of red in it, so there you go. So Dan, that's trippy. Look at that. There's actually a red one in there, if you can see that. Freaky. Okay. Dan, I feel you are quite confused about career at the moment. You don't work in the building industry or as a tradie, do you? Because I can hear bang, bang, bang like a hammer or something going on. You can confirm that, please, Dan. Are you a tradie or work in the building industry in some way? Also, Dan, again, I went through this one before, represents, again, the base chakra. You might be having a little bit of lower back discomfort. It's also where we store emotions as well. When people normally pick this, it means they're not getting rid of their emotions. Do you know what I mean? I feel you are the type of person that really lets everything build up. Oh, you're a DJ. But you're confused about your career. Okay. I just kept hearing bang, bang. I don't know, maybe that's it. If you're a DJ, it might be the ounce. Do you know what I mean? I feel, Dan, you are quite sensitive. Obviously, working in the industry you are working in, around, if you're working in clubs and shit like that, you are attracting a lot of negative energy. So you're probably finding that you're feeling like shit. You are always feeling like shit. especially around, people that... I won't go near anyone that's been drinking, that's being honest, because it's just pure filth and, negativity. And you're confirming that you've got the lower back pain, rightio, yeah. I'm going to recommend, Dan, that you go and get yourself an onyx or a black crystal. I presume you're a guy, yeah, with the name Dan. Keep it in the left side of your, pocket. Or if you wear a shirt pocket, left side there. Where career's concerned, Dan, I'm actually feeling that the world is your oyster. It's almost, look, don't be alarmed if you wake up one day and think, fuck, today I want to be a builder, tomorrow I want to be a doctor, the next day I want to be a lawyer. Do you know what I mean? They're going like that, and they are telling me you do have the brains, you just need the motivation. But you are very good with your hands, you're very skilled, you're very talented, I'm being told. So I hope all that made sense. When you pick 2 colours, I normally only say 1. But when I do a reading, even if they pick one, it's most likely going to go into another one anyway. Especially when I do phone readings, right? Obviously, they're not picking a crystal. I psychically see the colours, or Spirit will tell me pink, and then they'll say blue. And yeah, we'll cover all those areas anyway, if you know what I mean. So Lee, you've picked yellow and purple. Yellow, again, is your solar plexus, which is telling me straight away that you're hanging on to something from your past. You've got baggage. I just got the image of you dragging around an anvil, if that makes sense. It's time for you to let that go. You can visually do that. Or another visualization you can do, and this is for anyone else out there as well, if you feel like you've got baggage that you need to let go of, or people... close your eyes and you'll probably see, a rope tied around your waist with all these little suitcases on it. What you can do is imagine cutting the rope, or if it's one person in particular you're finding very hard to let go of, write them a physical letter, pen to paper, burn it, read it, burn it, take it out under the full moon preferably, because that's when it's most powerful, and then just throw the ashes away. Sometimes, even me, that's what I've been struggling with lately, is a lot of my childhood and past shit has been cropping up. I don't like it, but it's obviously doing it because it's the universe saying that I need to deal with it. It's time to do that and move on and put it behind me, but it's fucking hard. It really is. And that's what I've just been feeling really unwell. I don't want to eat, and this feeling here, like instant indigestion, do you know what I mean? And I haven't even eaten anything, so that's telling me it's my solar plexus, and there's a lot in there I need to let go of. So, and a lot of you out there are probably finding the same thing as well. So Lee, that's what yellow represents. It's your solar plexus area. You've got a bit of work to do there, I'm being told. And purple is your third eye. So, I don't know if you were listening before when I described the purple one to Jess, I think it was. When anyone picks that, it's telling me that they do have abilities about them, and they are normally trying to open up, if you know what I mean. And again, with that comes a lot of yucky symptoms, signs and symptoms. Right. Scrolling up. Right, there's 2 here that have picked silver. We haven't done that one yet. I'll go with Rebecca. Right, this is a hematite, right? When anyone ever picks this for a face-to-face reading, I've got to ask if they have a pacemaker, because it's an actual magnet and it can actually affect the pacemaker, if you know what I mean. Right. Rightio. Rebecca, you're probably finding that you've been very out of balance lately. This is actually a grounding stone. It will help out of balance, airy-fairy, do you know what I mean? That type of thing. I do feel you are in a push-pull situation. It's not between 2 people, is it? I just get the image of someone's got one arm, someone's got the other. I also feel you've been getting headaches at the back of your head as well. Your neck's out, I'm being told. Go and get yourself a hematite. It will help ground you. You may find too that you've been craving chocolate or being drawn outdoors more. Do that, if you know what I mean, preferably bare feet on the grass or the dirt. And again, I feel you've been very drained. You are a shit magnet, and I feel within the last 2 months, a lot of people have been drawn to you and they're just dumping their crap. And it really is, you're so drained, I can feel like fuck, it's an effort to talk. I just got told to tell you it's time to stop beating yourself up as well. And I do feel there's a decision around you you need to make the decision. This could be another, yeah, okay. Another reason why you're very out of balance as well, and you feel like you're in an energetic tug of war. I hope that makes sense. Right, Lee confirms to true, it's my family. Right. Hang on. Someone just ate a block of chocolate. Just ate a block of chocolate. Yeah, good for you. Lisa, oh my goodness, that's me. Right, sorry, look, when I get psychic information right, how can I put it? I'm not even going to say goes in one eye and out the other, do you know what I mean? As soon as I've said it, that's it, it's gone. I don't remember it. I can have people, and I do have quite a few regulars that will get a reading every week, and I, for the life of me, cannot fucking remember a thing I have told them, unless they email me and I read it and I'm not tuning in, do you know what I mean? Or physically tell me. So there you go. So as I'm getting the psychic stuff out, it's gone. So I don't remember it. I suppose if I did, I'd need a head fucking this big, wouldn't I? Just store it all in. Right, Mel, hang on, I've got to see more. I've got to touch the screen. I'm going to head off in a minute too. As per usual, I've got to feed all the animals. Fuck. Open. Right, Rebecca, your neck is out. Did I pick that up with you before? See more. Right, here we go. Okay.